Hello, I'm Anthony from Advanced. Welcome to Trading Nibbles, where we will show you some useful tips regarding our software that you may not have picked up elsewhere. In this session, we'll be covering how to set up Exchequer to send emails, what are MAPI and SMTP, how to troubleshoot some common issues when emailing from Exchequer, and the changes to settings for SMTP authentication in Exchequer version 12.1. Exchequer utilizes two methods of integration with your local setup to send emails, MAPI and SMTP. Which one your system is using can be confirmed via Exchequer's General Settings menu. Go to Utilities, System Setup, General Settings, and then go to the Email tab. On older versions you will have this fax/email tab instead, which is slightly different, but the key areas are the same. This tab is your global setup for emailing from Exchequer, which all users of your system will default to. However, please note that as of Exchequer 12.1, there is an area within user management for email settings. This overrides the global setting for that particular account, and due to this, your users could be using a mix of MAPI and SMTP, and even multiple SMTP servers. Please keep this in mind when troubleshooting and try to compare similarly set up user accounts. MAPI, or Messaging Application Programming Interface, is the most common method that we recommend. This uses your existing PC setup to directly link to the locally installed Outlook and the user's mail profile. To use MAPI to send emails via Outlook, simply ensure the Use MAPI to Send Email box is ticked. All other boxes should be left blank, especially the SMTP server address box, to avoid causing conflicts. Once active, MAPI will send emails via your mail profile, and you will see each email populate through your outbox and sent items as they would when sent through any other software on your PC. The most commonly seen errors when using MAPI is when opening the email tab on Send, the message unable to send email via MAPI or fax and email services through MAPI are unavailable will appear. When troubleshooting these errors, the things that should be checked are that Outlook is open and active on the PC, that the PC user only has one mail profile set up, as multiple profiles can cause conflicts, and that your Office version is compatible with your Exchequer version. Some older versions of Exchequer were incompatible with Office 365, for example. A full compatibility guide can be obtained from Exchequer support. Following from this, a few things can be done to try and repair the error initially. Firstly, you can run fixmapi.exe on the PC to reset the MAPI protocols. Alternatively, a full workstation setup for Exchequer performs a similar task. Alternatively, log on to our online portal and check out the article titled "Fax and Email Services through MAPI are not available." Finally, the Exchequer error logs may provide a reason for an inability to send an email. Look for error messages starting with the phrase MAPI_E_. These errors are logged by Exchequer when there is a problem with Outlook or the PC. Please note that while other emailing applications may support MAPI integration, Exchequer only officially supports Microsoft Office products. Next we have SMTP, or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. This option removes the need for the local user PCs to send emails and instead relies on a mail server. To use this option, untick the Use MAPI option and fill in the SMTP server address, email name, and email address boxes with the relevant information for your email server. As of Exchequer version 12.1, the SMTP options have been expanded to work better with authenticated servers. With the server address box, you can enter an IP, however, we usually recommend using the server domain name, or FQDM. The name and email address are the details that will appear as the sender. The port will be based on your own setup and defaults to 25. Valid options are 0 to 65 and 535. Use TLS is optional, but may be required by your server settings. Finally, the user ID and password are used for authenticating with the server. This should not be filled in if the email server is unauthenticated. Common errors with SMTP tend to be pop-up messages reading EC sendmail, however it is possible for it to silently fail, where Exchequer accepts that the message has been sent, but the sending actually fails somewhere in the communication between Exchequer and the mail server, or at the server itself. Mainly, this indicates that the server details are wrong or that communication is being blocked and so should be referred to your IT team. Finally, please note that we only support Office 365 or Exchange for SMTP connections. That concludes our Training Nibbles video. To summarise, we have gone over the two methods by which Exchequer can send emails, MAPI and SMTP, with a brief overview of each method. We have also covered how to set them up for your use, as well as some basic troubleshooting options should they fail. If you would like to see what other training is available to you from our expert training team at Advanced, please take a look at our training hub, the information for which is on the screen now. Thank you from me and all of us here at Advanced. Goodbye.